this is Daily 75 Games. Welcome back to another Let's Play of Dragon Age Origins. I'm Aiden Kuzland, a noble, what's left of the noble family. Hopefully my brother's still alive. But I'm now a Grey Warden, and we are up in the tower to light the beacon so the other army can come in and join the war against the Darkspawn, or the big battle that's going on down below. And here's an ogre, and he's blocking the way. I believe this is the top level of the tower. We made our way up through all the Darkspawn blocking us. So let's see how this fight goes.
It shall be done.
Alistair, what do you have? Well, he's got two modes going, yeah. Yeah, threaten and shield cover. I'm gonna move shield cover. What does it do exactly? Well, in this mode, the warrior's shield provides a greater chance of deflecting missile attacks. Shield mastery increases bonus further. Well, you don't need that for this fight. Shield bash, just leave that on. And you, what can you do to help? Weakness. Drains the target of energy, inflicting penalties to attack and defense. We definitely could use that. And it's just me with my two-handed attacks.
Don't give them the advantage!
Still can stun it. Damn, no, no.
Shall be done, as you say.
Ouch. Okay, I wish I had some kind of buff. Yeah, I'm gonna take it. Poultice. Resisted my stun. You need to drink a poultice.
I'm ready.
Or use a poultice. Poultice is not a... It's not a potion, it's something you put over your wound. Oh, it's down. Awesome. Didn't get the attack animation this time. Oh well.
The beacon is over here.
Dead ogre. 2 greater health poultice, heavy chainmail. Ooh, it's almost as good as what I'm using. I'll bet you anything that Harvard Aegis.
Fully missed the signal. Let's light it quickly before it's too late.
I'll bet you Alistair could use it. It's pretty good armor. Oh. Oh, it's the dog. Chester, Alistair. Let's see. Studded leather boots. Kuzlan guard shield. I'm just gonna hold on to that. Well, where's the new armor? Heavy chainmail. He's not strong enough to use it, but it is much better than what he's using right now. So, when we get the chance, when he gets strong enough, he can use it. Is there anything else in here? Some barrels over here. Tribal necklace. Sounds like something from the barbarians, the chastened wildlings, whatever they're called. Beacon. So we came, and we got done what we came here to do.
Sound the retreat.
But
What?
what about the king? Should we not...
Do as I command.
Pull out! All of you, let's move!
That's a pretty big fire. Bastard. They're as bad as our old hell. tough guy. That's good. How could I be surprised like that?
Ah,
naked.
your eyes finally open. Mother shall be pleased.
I remember you, the girl from the wilds.
I am Morrigan, lest you have forgotten, and we are in the wilds, where I am bandaging your wounds. You are welcome, by the way. How does your memory fare? Do you remember Mother's rescue?
Wait, what happened to the army, to the king?
The man who was to respond to your signal quit the field. The Darkspawn won your battle. Those he abandoned were massacred. Your friend, he is not taking it well.
Oh. Who would in this situation? Do you think I'd want that? What happened to the Grey Wardens and the king?
All dead. Your friend has veered between denial and grief since Mother told him. He is outside by the fire. Mother asked to see you when you awoke.
Why does your mother want to see me?
I do not know. She rarely tells me her plans.
Were my injuries severe?
Yes, but I expect you shall be fine. The Darkspawn did nothing Mother could not heal.
What about Alistair? Is he all right?
He is, as you are. I suppose it would be unkind to say he is being childish.
Very unkind. Those were his friends.
And you think they would encourage his blubbering? If so, they are not the sort of Grey Wardens the legends note.
Thank you for helping me, Morrigan.
You were welcome. Though Mother did most of the work, I am no healer.
I have some questions if you don't mind.
I do not mind. Take your time.
Are we safe here? Where are the Darkspawn?
We are safe, for the moment. Mother's magic keeps the Darkspawn away. Once you leave, 'tis uncertain what will happen. The Horde has moved on, so you might avoid it.
Why did your mother save us?
I wonder at that myself. But she tells me nothing. Perhaps you were the only ones she could reach. I would have rescued your king. A king would be worth a much higher ransom than you.
I happen to be nobility, you know.
I stand corrected.
How did she manage to rescue us exactly?
She turned into a giant bird and plucked the two of you from atop the tower, one in each talon. If you do not believe that tale, then I suggest you ask Mother yourself. She may even tell you.
It is a little hard to believe. Are there any survivors besides us?
Only stragglers that are long gone. You would not want to see what is happening in that valley now.
Why? What is happening?
Are you sure you want me to describe it?
I wouldn't have asked if I didn't.
I had a good view of the battlefield. 'Tis a grisly scene. There are bodies everywhere, and Darkspawn swarm them, feeding, I think.
Ugh.
They also look for survivors and drag them back down beneath the ground. I cannot say why.
So those survivors could be rescued?
If you are willing to run into the midst of the Horde, perhaps.
Okay. Why did Turn Logain abandon the king?
I do not know who this Logain even is. Perhaps ask Mother of it.
I think I've asked enough questions.
I agree. 'Tis time you speak with Mother, then be on your way.
almost like she wants us to leave.
As you say.
A little bow and a locked chest. This is their home. Well, they certainly like books and scrolls. Well, I seem to have advanced my skills from that fight. And put 1 in cunning. Probably should put 2 into strength. A lot of the dual wielding requires dexterity as well, if not all dexterity. I'm not sure. So improved coercion. Character's ability to read and influence others has improved. 16 cunning is the highest you need for all that. And I can't get that till level 8. Flurry. Character lashes out with a flurry of 3 blows, dealing normal combat damage with each hit. That will be very helpful. There's nothing else here. Just these 2 skill talent trees. Okay, well that's it. 1 tactic slots acquired. Oh yeah, this is if you want. I forgot I can do that to people in my group. It's controlling the AI, giving them orders on what to do. I mean, I find it helps a little bit, but I wouldn't go all out on it.
See, here is your fellow Grey Warden. You worry too much, young man.
You're alive. I thought you were dead for sure.
Takes more than a few darkspawn to kill me.
Duncan's dead. The Grey Wardens. Even the King. They're all dead. Oh, this doesn't seem real. If it weren't for Morrigan's mother, we'd be dead on top of that tower.
Do not talk about me as if I am not present, lad.
I didn't mean... But what do we call you? You've never told us your name?
Names are pretty, but useless. The chastened folk call me Flemeth.
There we
I
go.
suppose it will do.
Flemeth.
The Flemeth? From the legends? Daveth was right. You're the Witch of the Wilds, aren't you?
And what does that mean? I know a bit of magic, and it has served you both well, has it not?
Suppose we should thank you.
If you know what is good for you, I suppose you should.
Is there some way we, if you're Flemeth, you must be very old and powerful.
Must I? Age and power are relative. It depends on who is asking. Compared to you, yes, on both counts.
Then why didn't you save Duncan? He was our leader.
I am sorry for your Duncan, but your grief must come later. In the dark shadows before you take vengeance, as my mother once said. Duty must come now. It has always been the Grey Warden's duty to unite the lands against the Blight. Or did that change when I wasn't looking?
The land is hardly united thanks to Logang.
That doesn't make any sense. Why would he do it?
Now that is a good question. Men's hearts hold shadows darker than any tainted creature. Perhaps he believes the Blight is an army he can outmaneuver. Perhaps he does not see that the evil behind it is the true threat.
The archdemon.
What could the Turn hope to gain by betraying the king?
The throne? He's the Queen's father. Still, I can't see how he'll get away with murder.
You speak as if he would be the first king to gain his throne that way. Grow up, boy.
If Al-Eamon knew what he did, he would never stand for it. The Landsmeet would never stand for it. There would be civil war.
You think the Arl would believe us over the Turn?
I suppose. Al-Eamon wasn't at Ostagar. He still has all his men. And he was Kaelin's uncle. I know him. He's a good man, respected in the Landsmeet. Of course, we could go to Redcliffe and appeal to him for help.
Keep in mind that Logain was also an honorable man.
The Jarl would never do what Tern Logain did. I know him too well. I still don't know if Jarl Eamon's help would be enough. He can't defeat the Darkspawn horde by himself.
Surely there are other allies we can call on.
Of course! The treaties! Grey Wardens can demand aid from dwarves, elves, mages, and other places. They're obligated to help us during a blight.
I may be old, but dwarves, elves, mages, this Jarl Eamon, and who knows what else. This sounds like an army to me.
So can we do this? Go to Redcliffe and these other places and build an army?
Why not? Isn't that what Grey Wardens do?
So you are set then, ready to be Grey Wardens.
Yes, thanks. Thank you for everything, Flemeth.
No, thank you. You are the Grey Wardens here, not I. Now, before you go, there is yet one more thing I can offer you.
The stew is bubbling, Mother dear. Shall we have 2 guests for the eve, or none?
The Grey Wardens are leaving shortly, girl. And you will be joining them.
Such a shame. What?
You heard me, girl. The last time I looked, you had ears.
Thank you, but if Morrigan doesn't wish to join us...
Her magic will be useful. Even better, she knows the wilds and how to get past the horde.
Have I no say in this?
You have been itching to get out of the wilds for years. Here is your chance. As for you, Wardens, consider this repayment for your lives.
Very well, we'll take her with us.
Not to look a gift horse in the mouth, but won't this add to our problems? Out of the wilds, she's an apostate.
If you do not wish help from us illegal mages, young man, perhaps I should have left you on that tower.
Point taken.
Mother, this is not how I wanted this. I'm not even ready.
You must be ready. Alone, these 2 must unite for Eldon against the Darkspawn. They need you, Morrigan. Without you, they will surely fail, and all will perish under the blight. Even I.
I understand.
And you, Wardens, do you understand? I give you that which I value above all in this world. I do this because you must succeed.
I understand.
Allow me to get my things, if you please. I am at your disposal, Grey Wardens. I suggest a village north of the wilds as our first destination. 'Tis not far, and you will find much you need there. Or, if you prefer, I shall simply be your silent guide. The choice is yours.
I have no problem with your presence if Alistair doesn't.
From the way he glares, I imagine that answer is clear.
Do you really want to take her along because her mother says so?
No. She's got feral eyes. Maybe that'll help. We need all the help we can get.
I guess you're right. The Grey Wardens have always taken allies where they could find them.
I am so pleased to have your approval.
Actually, I have some questions.
I may have answers. Ask.
Are you really Flemeth's daughter?
'Twas she who raised me, and thus I consider her my mother, born from her womb or not. 'Tis what you meant, yes?
It's just difficult to imagine her.
Young, married, pregnant? Who said she was any of these things? I certainly did not.
Have you ever been outside the wilds?
From time to time. I have been to the village I mentioned, watched its people, and pondered what curious beings they are. On occasion, I purchased goods from the village merchants. There I spoke with men a little. There they stared and knew me as an outsider. Mother wishes for me to expand the horizon of my experience beyond the wilds. Even she was not born here.
Is that what you want?
What I want is to see mountains. I wish to witness the ocean and step into its waters. I want to experience a city rather than see it in my mind. So, yes, this is what I want. Actually, leaving is harder than I thought, however. Perhaps Mother is right. It must simply be done quickly.
Tell me about this village in the north.
'Tis a small place of little consequence called Lothering. No more than a stop along your Imperial Highway where travellers purchase goods from local farms and smiths. I would go more often were it not for the town's chantry. It makes the village particularly intolerant and unpleasant for a stranger such as me.
A chantry? And they never in all this time thought that maybe you were a witch?
Of course they have. They even called out their Templars once. They found nothing.
Is there any reason to go to Lothering, then?
I mention it for its tavern, where travellers gather with news from other places. 'Tis small enough that our appearance might go unnoticed. Beyond that, 'tis close, and I know the way.
Well, if the Horde hasn't reached there by now, how are we going to get past the Darkspawn?
The real question is how we are going to get your friend past the Darkspawn, is it not?
That's true. We can sense the Darkspawn. Conversely, they can sense us.
I don't sense any Darkspawn.
You won't right away. No. It takes time. We should be able to sneak past smaller groups, but larger ones, or particularly intelligent Darkspawn, will always detect us.
Mother has given me something else for them to smell instead as we pass by. 'Tis important we head out of the wilds, however, not farther in.
The Darkspawn are camped in the forest? Further in the forest?
They come from underground, like an eruption. They broke through deep within the forest, and that is where they will be most concentrated.
What skills do you have exactly?
I know a few spells, though I am nowhere near as powerful as Mother. I have also studied history and your Grey Warden treaties.
Can you cook?
I can cook, yes.
Well, we'll probably get along just fine then. Then you can substitute for Alistair.
Right, my cooking will kill us. That's all I meant.
I also know at least 15 different poisons that grow right here in this marsh. Not that I would suggest 'tis at all related to cooking.
I have no more questions. Hope that wasn't
Farewell,
a veiled threat.
Mother. Do not forget the stew on the fire. I would hate to return to a burned-down hut.
Bah! 'Tis far more likely you will return to see this entire area, along with my hut, swallowed up by the blight.
All I meant was...
Yes, I know. Do try to have fun, dear.
Alistair approves, +4. Morrigan approves, +2. Nature of the quest, new quest. Whole bunch of new quests. The Arl of Redcliffe. Alistair thinks you should seek the help of Arl Eamon. The Arl of Redcliffe. Arl Eamon is a highly respected noble and has a great deal of influence in Landsmeet. Alistair believes that he will certainly aid you once he learns about Logain's betrayal. Paragon of her kind. Gain Orzamar's aid in battling the Blight. You need to travel deep underground to the fabled dwarven city of Orzammar to earn the trust of her king and dwarven troops for your army. The nature of the beast. Gain the cooperation of the Dalish clans. The wandering Dalish elves, if brought together, are a force to be reckoned with. While they remain suspicious of outsiders, they may still honor the old Grey Warden treaties. Go to the Dalish elves and seek their help to fight the Blight. And Broken Circle. Gather the mages of the Circle for your army. The Circle of Magi is a group of powerful mages. If you can enlist their help, they will prove formidable against the Darkspawn. The Circle Tower is situated on Lake Callanhead. That's nearby Arl Eamon's place. Well, I think that's it for this video, guys. Other than leveling up Alistair. He needs that strength. I'll give him more dex. Be nice to have that. Okay, so let's give him shield defense. What does it do? It's a mode. Defensive mode that favors the shield, gaining a bonus to attack to defense, shrug off missile attacks, but taking a penalty to attack. With shield balance, the penalty is reduced, and that's the next one on the line. Okay. So that's that. Thanks for watching, guys, and don't forget to subscribe.